Frank is born first, September the 9th, 1911, without a middle name but with red hair. He is Ginger to his father and Frankie to his mother. Pat arrives later, in 1929, just in time for the Wall Street crash. Her middle name is Owen because they thought she'd be a boy. She really hates it. Frank's father is a tailor. He and the other tailors sing all day as they work. Pat's father is a miner working deep underground. Every day he comes home covered in the dust that will eventually kill him. Frank has an older brother Bert and a younger sister Lillian. Pat has an older sister Gwyn. When she grows up she looks just like the Queen. Frank hates school and plays truant, going swimming in the ducking pond. Pat loves reading and dancing and dreams of being a writer or a ballerina. Frank loves music and teaches himself the American organ. Later he will learn the piano and violin, playing professionally for a short time in the 1930s, a lifestyle he hates. Pat loves music too, but can't sing or play a note. This embarrasses her as much as her middle name. Frank's father dies suddenly, and Frank has to go to work to support his mother and sister. He has lots of jobs, a grocer's, an ironmonger's, a brickyard's, the Great Western Railway, and ends up working on Swansea docks, sawing the pit props that hold up the mine above Pat's father's head. One day Pat is sent out to buy special cigarettes, as her cousins Frank and Bert are coming to tea. She thinks they're very dashing, like men in the films. Frank and Bert politely smoke the Pall Malls, even though they prefer Woodbines. World War II breaks out. Pat sneaks illicit rides to Abercynon dance halls on the back of Bobby Jones's motorcycle. Frank goes to war. A medic, he is one of the first to enter the concentration camp at Belsen. He sees piles of skeleton men and other Nazi atrocities. Later, he will refuse to talk about this in case the nightmares come back. Pat marries a miner. They have a son Clifford who dies from cot death and later a daughter Bernice. Soon Bernice's father will walk out on them, making Pat and Bernice a single-parent family. Frank marries a teacher. They have no children. Arch-truant Frank surprisingly decides to train as a teacher himself. His whistle, an Acme thunderer, keeps his pupils in line but blows his wife away. Their marriage fails. Pat's father dies of pneumonicosis. At his funeral, Frank and Pat meet again. They smoke Woodbines together and will soon be married. Frank and Pat are distant cousins. In 1962, the DNA they share will shape their son Christopher's future. For the first 26 years of his life, Chris will see with 20/20 vision. Then, parts of his central retinas gradually stop reflecting light. From then on he will see the world like an impressionist painting, a Van Gogh, a Turner. He will see things differently in his head as well as through his eyes, and come to call these times his first and second sight.